Well, let's do some Brad Hanley. Let's do some Brad Hanley recordings. Now I'm going to explain Brad. Hmm. We were friends. I helped him start that company. I even told him that I would work for free so he could pick his company up. A lot of stuff has happened with Brad when I was working for that feds for the courthouse twice. And Brad posted that, I'll post it again, that I wasn't lying about all that stuff. And he would hate himself if I turned out anything like him. Well, I'm not going to. But Brad Hanley was supporting me in the beginning of this, up until the point where they moved the election registration to February 22nd, 2.5 months. And then all of a sudden he tells me Jack Deaton, Charlie, all these people came into his office to force him to run for sheriff. And then there was talk about Jim Ross stepping down and they're going to appoint Brad to run for sheriff. Well, let's just post a few of these because I'm getting tired and I still haven't went and ate yet, but I will. It's okay. I've been eating a lot lately. Clydesdale, you catch a packet? Size 32. So 32 waist, 32 length. Yeah, I've been in 32s my whole life, but I guess since you lose so much weight, I don't know, you stand up a little straighter because these ones are kind of short.
What? Pictures of, she said, yeah, pictures like you and Michelle together in front of us. Was it slow playing music, like calming music in the beginning? Yeah. Then you haven't seen the video. Keep watching. Those pictures play through, and then an actual video plays. Oh no, I was. I did. I sure did, brother. Yeah, this is gonna get interesting real quick.
It did.
I do too, because I have another video that's coming out, what they did to a citizen here in the county. And I am going to rip them a new one with this one. I just want you to win. I'm working on it, brother. I am pushing and pushing and pushing.
I just want you to win.
And they're retired. They're like, they're renowned for the United States for all this. And tonight's the Republican Party meeting again.
That sucked.
Oh, I know. Well, that's good. At least I'll have some witnesses there. Well, I tell you what, I'm hoping I don't have anything else. I'm hoping Ross will split and I'll just win. I almost guarantee that's going to happen. Let me finish this video today, and you're going to go, holy fucking shit.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't see how. I can't believe he hasn't heard of it. I know. Somebody told me yesterday. I can't remember who it was. Somebody told me yesterday. It's 20 February. Well, it'll be February 1st that another person takes over, just like Rhonda. Well, not if he waits till the 10th of February. No. He's no matter what, you have to be unappointed by the quorum court and reappointed by the quorum court.
It's funny how I know all these things and he doesn't.
So they have to wait till the 24th, no matter what, and then they would announce the new judge and the new sheriff come February 1st. If he was prior to that, I mean, he would withdraw that decision. Yeah, if he just quits, then there's nothing that we can do other than wait for the quorum court to swear you in and appoint you. Yeah, I'm working on it right now. That'd be a lot easier on me. I can finish preparation and walk in there February 1st, you know what I mean? this, and then you'll see a whole different side of this county. That's awesome. Okay, I'll watch the rest of the video. I just know too. I thought that was good. All right, brother. All right.
There's a lot of these that you don't need to hear because it gives away certain names. If y'all want Officer Hanley stuff, crap. I have tons of recordings from him. But let's see, what night did I make that video? See if this is the one.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to tell you something.
Yes, ma'am.
Putting the rant on there that you did today. I guess it was this morning, about last night, or it might have been last night. I seen it today.
Well,
I'm talking about you.
Don't worry about that. I tried to warn everybody as much as I could that the popcorn video was coming, but I posted it to Instagram because I'm blocked on Facebook for the rant. But every single one of those people, my mother, my wife, everybody, we were all in it on one. State police wasn't doing nothing. FBI wasn't doing nothing. Leslie wasn't doing nothing. I had to get creative with you people.
Well, I'm just saying I've agreed with you on a lot of things.
Don't worry. I won't delete the rant, but the video that is on my Instagram right now will explain most of it.
Well, I don't get on it. I don't have Instagram,
Well,
but
I'm blocked for 22 hours on Facebook for having to make that video, but
okay.
I will make a new one for you.
Hang on, you don't need to hear some of that.
In a stable way.
Damn,
Not where
I was very stable.
people, not, but I'm just telling you what people are saying.
I know what they're saying. It's okay, but if I was an average citizen and wasn't a first responder and strong enough, our suicide rate has went up because these men and women do. Well, probably not the women, but the men have done this to these women, and they committed suicide in our county, and I don't have the grit to hold up with that. I'm going to take them down one take at a time, but I had to do it alone. And I stood up against every one of them for y'all. I hope I have the grit to be your sheriff. And I'll prove that tomorrow.
All I'm saying is if you've got the proof, make the proof available.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody can see it, and just don't rant about it.
Yes, ma'am. I'll post it all tomorrow as soon as I'm unblocked. I promise. I got this.
Okay.
I got y'all, and I'm the people's sheriff.
Okay.
I posted it the next day and I went to jail.
I know.
I know.
Like I said, I kind of agree with everything, with a lot of what you've been saying, because it is the truth. And this Jim Ross has not been a sheriff, and which I found, and I admit, it's like I told Alan Hughes, I voted for Jim Ross.
I did too. Ooh, I did too.
But a few days after he got elected, seen him up at the courthouse
retire. I'm ready to kick butt for y'all.
You know, because I actually thought that he was going to, you know, because the meth in this county has gone downhill since, has gone uphill. Because you can find it everywhere since Chuck has not been in there. It started with old what's his name from over there in Holiday Island. That's his name right now.
Well, I got all the proof of that too, so I'm gonna post everything for you. I'm gonna post Mayfield. I'm gonna post everything. I got y'all's back, and I promise, and I keep my word, man. You have a wonderful day, and I'm gonna get some sleep.
You too.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Well, hold on.
I do.
But
I tried not. I said I do, but I tried not to hurt that man. I did everything I could. Nobody.
get some rest.
I am. I'm going to lay down with my woman right now for 22 hours while I'm blocked on Facebook, and I'll give you all the rest of the popcorn video.
And, if what's his name was in Huntsville, no, he shouldn't be running. I agree with that. And, yes, there's been some bad cops in Carroll County. I agree with that. I don't know much about Platt.
I do.
But
I tried not. I said I do, but I tried not to hurt that man. I did everything I could. Nobody was helping me. Not one single person.
But the thing being, if it's something that needs to be out there that he's actually done,
It's coming tomorrow.
then people do need to know. But don't do it in a rant way. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, ma'am. It wasn't a rant. That was a play. I had to get ahead of it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I couldn't get senators to help me. I couldn't get anybody to help me. My mom, everybody was in on this. It was a play.
It came off as a rant. I'll put it that way.
It was a play, and everybody was on my back and on my side.
Okay, and that's fine. But it came off as a rant. I'll just put it that way.
I know, but I did get the cricket ones, and when I said something about the nice ones, I was like, oh, no, never mind, I gotta go. It was all play, I promise. I promise it was a play, and it was for everybody.
And you can ask Tudor. I called and talked to him about you.
I know, he told me. I told him, thank you very much, but I had this. And I promised y'all I'd do it alone. I'd take all this stress alone, and I proved it.
Well, let me tell you something. One person can't handle a whole county worth of stress.
I just did.
It takes, no, not really.
I handled it. I got all of that, getting all that abuse, still handling animals, still handling people, still fixing and changing lives, driving all the way to the Capitol, no sleep, coming back from the Capitol with no sleep. Everybody was on my side. I think I did pretty good, man.
Well, not everybody was on your side.
They will be. I'll post all of the proof tomorrow, every single detail y'all need, because Leslie Rutledge is going to take care of these boys for me after what they did.
Oh, and that's fine. But because on some of your videos, I have no idea what the F you're talking about.
Oh, but y'all will. Y'all will, I promise. Y'all will.
Well, and that's fine. And that's wonderful, because I'd like to.
I'm coming as fast as I can. Facebook blocked me. I would have done it already. But I'm going to rest easy.
So, all I'm saying is, please, calm down a little.
Yes, ma'am.
And do it in a stable way.
Damn, I was very. He was a great sheriff.
And I know he had his faults. He was a skirt chaser, in other words.
Yeah.
But people knew that anyway. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, tone down. You need to
make that video, but
okay.
I will make a new one for you.
But just listen to me for a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
Would you please?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I worked with Chuck Redford. And I'm just going to say, I thought Chuck and was, he had his faults. But he was a good sheriff. he had his faults. He was a skirt chaser, in other words. But people knew that anyway. It's on there that you did today. I guess it's this morning about last night, or it might have been last night. I seen it today.
Well,
What talk about you?
don't worry about that. I tried to warn everybody as much as I could that the popcorn video was coming, but I posted it to Instagram because I'm blocked on Facebook for the rant. But every single one of those people, my mother, my wife, everybody, we were all in it on one. State police wasn't doing nothing. FBI wasn't doing nothing. Leslie wasn't doing nothing. I had to get creative with these people.
Well, I'm just saying I've agreed with you on a lot of things.
Don't worry. I won't delete the rant, but the video that is on my Instagram right now will explain most of it.
Well, I don't get on it. I don't have Instagram,
Well,
but
I'm blocked for 22 hours on Facebook. We're gonna have to make that video, but
okay.
I will make a new one for you.
But just listen to me for a minute,
Yes, ma'am.
would you please?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I worked with Chuck Medford. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, tone down you need to tone down your things because it's showing that you don't have the what's the word I'm looking for?
Well,
You're not stable enough to handle a big situation without going off the handle.
Ma'am, I just handled an entire sheriff's office alone because nobody would help me. It's called gaslighting. You can look up the definition, and this is what
And I understand that. Okay.
Well, I have 700 messages from citizens that they've done it for, that their families have killed themselves and stuff like this. I had to make this worth it. So, I mean, if you don't want to support me, I understand, but I did it all for the people.
I just want you to be able to get others to support you, but doing things like you've been doing them, though, isn't doing that.
You believe that I had to be drastic since all it was a citizen against an entire army?
One citizen can't beat an entire army, Robert.
I just did, ma'am, and I'm posting a video, and I'm going to post all the proof for Leslie Rutledge tomorrow. They were in on it, ma'am. They got my back.
And I'm not saying that, Brad Hanley is not someone that I want in there because he's the worst. He wasn't a skirt chaser. He made people do things to get off their tickets. There's a difference. You still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not a good difference, right?
Huh?
That's not a good difference, right?
Well, no, it's not a good difference. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Just making sure. I'm tired. I'm sorry. I've been.
I think that one's pretty much done.